Tonight, it's a matchup rooted in baseball history between the Red Sox and the Dodgers. Get ready for Dodger baseball. Next on the show. In now, Manny Machado, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Machado.
Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And he fouls this one off. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors, and they left no runners on base. The winning pitcher is David Price. The loss goes to Clayton Kershaw. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Anticipation is high for some fireworks in tonight's ball game. Ready for another shot now. Manny Machado. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Shortstop, Manny Machado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses. Ball 1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The Dodgers down to their final strike. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the 9th. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
AJ.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan, any thoughts?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting second, the right fielder, Brandon Geyer.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Geyer, as he'll get hit. His first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe top. So fine play there for the first out. On to first, a double play. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. Last year, he won the American League Silver Slugger for first baseman. You think about that. Everybody who plays first can hit, and he hit above the top of the heap. He's a pretty special hitter.
So striding forward now, Jose Abreu. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 1 for 5. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. White Sox 0. Red Sox taking their first swings. We'll be right back on MLB Network. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all three of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
Benintendi.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Belted high in the air out to left. Garcia ranging back at the track. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have, too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a look and a throw back to second. Back in standing. He's set and the pitch. Popped him up. Moncada will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He took home the American League batting title last season. He went from corner to corner. He used the whole field, and he's so difficult to defend. When you win a batting title, you're doing something very special.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The 2-0. And it's grounded foul. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Benintendi leads off second with one gone in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit high and deep to right center. Engel is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. From the stretch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1. Can't quite nip the corner. It's a ball off the outside. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The set and the 1-2 lifted in the air out towards left center. Garcia is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Second inning coming up, and Boston has the early 1-0 lead. Here's Yonder Alonso, lifetime against Chris Sale. He's hitless in 6 tries.
17, Yonder Alonso.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. First pitch on its way. Check swing called strike. 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And how lucky is this pitching staff looking at this defensive alignment? 2 Gold Glovers in the outfield. In a day and age where everybody's trying to hit the ball in the air, look for everything to get caught today.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Leury Garcia
tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Devers has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. It remains Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's a .333 hitter.
Rafael Devers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Eduardo Nunez is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
There to take it is Alonso, one away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let me tell you about first baseman Yonder Alonso. The bat plays, we get it. He's there for offense. But don't sleep on the defense as well. He's battled his injuries, but he's out there going to the post, making picks and bailing out his boys in the infield.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Devers, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Andrew Benintendi. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-1. Popped him up. Anderson shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Tim Anderson. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Tim Anderson.
Check swing here and a little looper. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Into the box now, Yolmer Sanchez. Oh, and he misses it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Batting 9.
Stepping up to the plate, Adam Engel.
Adam Engel.
He's set. Here it comes. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. The second for one.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. White Sox. So coming to the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Betts.
Hey now.
0-1, no strike.
A ball and a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Lifted in the air out to center field. Engel moves over. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 25.
1 gone here in the Boston third. And that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball right there. He decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Yanked on the ground down the line. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Brandon Geyer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Brandon Geyer.
First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Geyer is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He's got it 1 away. Into the box, Jose Abreu, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu, as the White Sox have come back to tie it at 1.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The first baseman.
In now, Yonder Alonso. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Stepping into the box, Wellington Castillo. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Sox 8. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Red Sox, the shortstop, Xander.
First offering on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Rafael Devers. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Devers, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his second year as a major leaguer. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. The 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
This is skied into short left center. Garcia is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Thank you, Heidi. Takes this the other way to right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball, hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Standing in now, Yolmer Sanchez. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Yolmer Sanchez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Pierce in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Fly ball right down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And right into the shift. Alonso is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 1-0 home. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Now a swing, oh, and look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, You want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And it's fouled away. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. One left for the Red Sox. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Moncada.
Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the White Sox.
Now in the box, Brendan Guyer. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Popped up. Pierce has room in foul territory, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down. Here's Steve Pierce now. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently.
The first baseman, Steve.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Line drive, and that's a base hit in a center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And there's ball 2 now.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 2-2 runs a bit inside for a ball. Rafael Devers will be next. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The third baseman.
Hey, Debo, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
2-1 to count. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Rafael Devers goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2-0 to Eduardo Nunez.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
3-0. Here it is. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Stepping in, Yonder Alonso. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Up next for the White Sox.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Now digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Benintendi, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, that's a bullet right there. You're thinking this is extra bases off the bat, but a terrific play by the outfielder.
Yeah, and I thought he was hanging out watching himself and digging what he had just done, but that's not the case. He was busting it out of the box. Nice play by the defender to get that ball in, hold him to a single.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line to the right. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. White Sox strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hard hit ball to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
And this is just a mental lapse right there. I know your catcher is good with the glove, but you simply can't throw home in this instant. Take the easy out, always.
Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now. He puts this one down, and he's safe. Here's Mookie Betts. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Good waste pitch, 1 and 2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Mookie Betts is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And, oh, look out, as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run.
Number 2, shortstop.
First offering on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a grand slam! First delivery to him on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Line drive to left. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is on deck. Rodon will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
2-0 now. Devers on third with 2 out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Geyer is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Striding in once again, Adam Engel will start us off in the 8th.
The center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Engel
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bradley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Yoan Moncada. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. This is hit high and deep out to left. Benintendi racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
now batting.
Into the box,
right
Brandon Geyer. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Line toward the alley and left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Into the box now, Jose Abreu. Check swing grounder to the right side. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting.
Standing in, Yonder Alonso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And it's quickly 0-2. Abreu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Popped up. Devers over to his right, and that retires the side. Sox get one. Striding in, Christian Vasquez. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a man.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. At the plate, Mookie Betts. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
The first baseman, number 25.
In now, Steve Pearce. As he'll take a look at ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
The batter.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Red Tyler Thornburg comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.